Good morning, guys. All right, get all of our stuff together. Not sure what that was. We've already had our news this morning, but I think we will have a little bit more later today. I think we had the initial job claims this morning, but it doesn't look like it did too much to the market. What, 7:30? Let's see if we ran our data wicks. Let's see. I don't think we did. I'll have to get a different chart because that is okay. So our data wicks all the way back down at 575. So we already ran the one, but the one on the bottom we have not ran. So possible, definitely possible target this morning. The only three-star news that we have later today is going to be your 30-year bond note, and I guess it looks like President Trump is speaking at one. Oh wait, four, and I'm not really sure what that's even for. I don't really follow much of that. So shouldn't have any more news this morning to affect us. I forgot to put the time here. Sorry. All right, guys. Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today? So we are going to continue the 15-second breakout trade this morning. The only difference is we are switching to the other account. I don't know. I guess yesterday I had selected the wrong account. So for the 15-second this week, we're up $431, but that's also a mixture of the 5-minute breakout for the inside bar. And so this was the one that we took on the 5-minute inside bar yesterday. So we're just going to continue that and just leave this one right here as our 15-second this morning. So we'll be on Quantower just for probably the first couple minutes this morning as we take the 15-second breakout candle. Quantower is the easiest to do that on. Then after that, we'll switch over to our Ninja. I don't think we'll get back to our Apex setup this morning Because lately, what we've been doing, we've been taking the bounces off of the previous yesterday open and close for our APEC account. So basically, we're 200 points away. Usually, when we're that far away, we usually don't get back there, but anything's possible with the NQ. We have a lot of movement sometimes, but not sure. It could just be another no trade day for that account. And it's in a really good spot. You got to think we're like within 10 points of the whole number, so that's usually a nice spot for that trade. Didn't know if my camera froze. I've been having issues with my camera lately where it freezes up. I don't know if it's the NVIDIA and the, what is that, Eldorado app that are like battling each other, but sometimes my camera will freeze up. If it does, just let me know in the chat. So the reason why we use Quantower to take the 15-second trade on is if you click the mouse in here, see how it puts the buy sell, so you can just easily quick buy sell. And if you hold control, it doesn't go away, so you can literally put your buy and sell in there within like 2 or 3 seconds. So this is why we use Quantower to take this trade. Good morning, Capital. How are you doing today? Hopefully we have another nice day of easy trades. Nice green day. Whew, a lot of resistance here at the 400s. Man, if we can lose these. Wait, what's oh wait, that's the ES. Never mind. It's like, why is that? That's the ES. Never mind. She's fine. I mean, they just gave us antibiotics to give her. She seems to be doing better. This has been kind of like an ongoing thing for a little while. Oh. Good morning, Paul. How are you doing today? So, the first two trades are going to be the 15-second and the 5-minute inside bar. So, those have been the first basically two trades every day this week. So, we'll knock out the 15 seconds, either winner or loser. We put it away, then we wait on the 5-minute inside bar setup. Have not got a lot of APEC trades today. APEX, I mainly take all my trades around the open and close. Well, my main APEX. Then I have 4 other ones that I'll just trade just different setups. And I can still be a little bit rusty on that 15 seconds because I've only been doing it for. I started out doing it on an eval just to kind of practice it, and this is my first week actually doing it on a funded account. Oh no, I actually started out trying to do it on a bot because I had a bot that'll take that trade. $570. You think what was 575? Is that oh yeah, the top of your London. Yeah. And plus we got the data low somewhere. Where's that data low at? Let's see. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so yeah. It looks like we're going to probably sweep it before we even open. Dang it. All right. NQ right funded account, 3 minis, 4-point winner, 4-point loss. Like that's our stop loss. Stop loss 4, stop winner 4. Let me. All right, we got about 30 seconds left before we get going here. All right. Good morning, Solo. All right, 5 seconds. Woo. Ah. All right, so the 15-second was a loss this morning because of how deep that was. Did my taco man not put his on? What? Oh, I put it at the wrong spot. Yeah. All right. All right, we're going to switch over to our 5-minute chart and wait for that to set up. So just give me a minute. Sorry, chart should freeze for a minute. I'm switching over to Ninja. Like I said, we just do kind of just one trade and done for that one. All right. Did we run the? No, did we not? Nope, we got stopped at 83. We didn't even run the data wick. All right, guys, this is where we just kind of have to be patient and wait. It's usually a fairly slow setup when waiting on the 5-minute candles. Usually we get something in like at least most first 30 minutes most of the time. Would it be nice if this candle here can just stay within this area of the 600? Then we could look for the long back to the upside. But unfortunately, we still have not ran that data wick either, down at 75. Right now, the 5-minute chart looks horrible. We're just kind of just chopping sideways. Good deal. Glad the AC is staying on. Still got about 2 minutes left on this candle here. Eh. Never mind, it broke that previous candle, so no inside bar on that one. Yeah, most people have all come at different times. You know how it is when people, you come and go. I mean, I do the same thing. I go from different streams to streams. So we were hoping this 5 minute right here would have been our 5 minute inside bar that we would have able to get our long in. I'm very shocked that we did not run that 75 area. I guess the NASDAQ decided we forgot to tag that 75 level. Hmm. What do you got? Some downtime this morning, Laura? Mm. There's the. You would think we'd at least. All right, so we are going to finally take out these 75 area. There he goes. He wanted that data wick. And this is probably going to be our 15-minute opening range here, too, at 83. Oh, shoot. Let me get my. All right. There's the data wick. This thing just ran folks on both sides. Sounds good, Laura. I just need to make sure I keep an eye on that 5-minute bar. We still haven't had our first 5-minute inside bar yet. Had a nice little trade off the top of that London high there if you were willing to grab that. So this is kind of what our 5-minute chart looks like. As you can see, we're just pretty much just chopping sideways. Hopefully it's not one of these days where we just chop sideways and get breakouts. Because like I said, those are always, to me, the tougher entries. If you like to take breakout trades. And that's probably going to be the same case here. We'll probably chop sideways for a few minutes, then we'll get the breakout. Just hit that wick. This thing's just wrecking people. The safer bet's just to stay out of this garbage, guys. Yeah, it's just straight chopping right now, solo. I think it all depends on what the ES does here. If the ES can hold the 400s, oh, yeah, this thing's just wrecking people, guys. Thing's just trying to destroy people on both sides. Solo, have you taken any trades this morning, or are you still just kind of sitting on the sideline? Oh, we're back at the top of the 15-minute range again, at the 50s. Did you already take the short 15 minutes this morning, Solo? Oh, sweet. I kind of like the. Nope. like to see a little pullback here. Like maybe a pullback back to the 30s or even the 20s here. Oh, you already got long off the 15 minutes. I was debating to take a long off this, but man, I almost want to see it pull back a little bit. Or if we did get long, just keep our... The 15 minutes was a mess yesterday. That was a weird looking... Nice on the long. That's 20 points already. Was that a... Nope, never mind. That's... Yeah, the runners are... All the runners are getting stopped out today almost. It seems like every runner where you get 10 points, it comes back. I mean, it's... So, today might be one of those days where you just lock in your 10 or 20 points. Look at this freaking boner death candle back to the downside. That's just crazy, man. Ugh. Man, the ES looks like it's ready to sell back down. The ES right here has to hold the 604s. We lose those 604s. 604s to 02. So you did not take that long solo? Oh, she went long? Mm. I mean, to me, this looks like a little bitty baby bear flag. This is definitely one of these days, man. It can just wreck your whole day trying to trade this. And that's just because the follow through hasn't been there today. Everything's been really swift, and then it literally just turned around reverse on both sides. So today would have been a very tough day to trade. Like I said, guys, we're still waiting on the 5 minute inside bar. We have not got one yet. So it may just end up being basically a no setup day today until later today. I would only feel comfortable trading this with the evals, and we don't really have any evals. Oh goodness. All right, ES just lost that key level of 02, so next level down is 87, so we could sell down quite a bit here. Man, this thing's just ripping people. This thing's just chopping your accounts up today, guys. It's just, it's wrecking. Woo. Just be careful. I would just even stay away from this. I'm trying so hard not to take a trade. Luckily, I don't have no evals, because if I had the evals, man, I'll be taking this garbage myself. I mean, look at the ugly 5 minute chart here, guys. So it's just best to just watch. I'm just gonna watch. Unless we get a 5-minute inside bar for that one account, we're not gonna take anything. Woo. Oh gosh. Today we're just getting those 10 to 20 point moves and just flipping the switch to go back down. You really don't want to see us lose 15 minutes of this opening range, which yesterday we did, but usually whenever I'm playing the 15-minute opening range, I don't like to see us lose 50% of it. The Manzini levels just paid the bills. Look, 87. That was our next support level down. Once we lost that 402, 87 should have been your next target. Let me see. What did he say if we lose 87? Where could we go? Let's see. I don't have anything below 87. Usually you gotta have maybe 63.81 if we lose 87. But I'd like to see us push all the way back up. Maybe we hit the 87, push back up, find resistance below that 402. Maybe the ES will make a nice little bear flag here. We got yesterday's high sitting at 79. So, and that's on the ES. And for the NQ, it's down at 44. Stop loss is 583. Let's see. Took the L on that one. Yeah, man, this is super tough price action today. It's definitely in a range. You know, if you're good at range trading, this is kind of like your bread and butter. I mean, there's so many fake outs today. It's pretty wild that we're 45 minutes into the opening that we have not had a 5-minute inside bar yet. It's gonna be a big old. It's a ugly flag, but maybe we get the sell off there. I would have taken something like that on an eval, but not funded. ES just broke that 87 again. Man, I feel like we could go all the way back up here. I mean, we hit the bottom of the 15-minute candle. Does the 15-minute candle retrace all the way back up? Wow. This thing is so trappy today, guys. She marked the 930 candle and not the 945. Yeah, this is why I just use a opening range indicator. This way it keeps you from marking wrong candles, or at least this way we know. And I haven't really been even taking the 15-minute breakouts, but I do have them marked on there for reference. And this indicator here is for your 1 hour opening here. So you got your initial balance sitting at the 69 and your IB8 sitting at 71. So far, guys, just one trade today, and that was on the 15 seconds, and it was a loss. So that's where this loss came from here. So that's our only trade of the day so far. The rest of the time, we've just been sitting here just watching, just because we've just been just kind of chopping. What I've recognized over the past is I know I struggle with this type price action here. So anytime we get this type price action, I usually do not trade very well. I just struggle with this price action. So lately, I've been just trying to stay away from this type price action where you really don't get the like bear flags or bull flag setups. You're pretty much chopped sideways, and you'll just get that random burst from out of nowhere, but then it would just pull back on you. So what's up, Mo? Yeah, that's what a methodical man. Thank you guys for subscribing. We're still waiting on the 5-minute inside bar candle this morning, and we haven't even got our first inside 5-minute candle yet. So we've just been just kind of patiently waiting for that. I thought maybe we would get lucky and this would be the one, but how's your trading been going today? Today's been a very tough trading day. Today's probably been one of those days it's probably best to stay out of it. Unless you're good at range trading, and I usually don't do range trading very well, so I'm just going to stay out of it. And all my accounts are pretty much funded, and so I don't have an eval to trade at the moment. I have the one eval where I need $5 to pass it, but we're trying to hold off from paying for another funded account. So we have 52,993. so we're just going to take one trade there. Probably not trade anymore this week because you have to trade it so often. If not, Bueller Knox will freeze your account. And this is the 5-minute chart. As you can see, we're just pretty much just chopping sideways all morning. The Ninja chart, it's a 1-minute chart. But we're watching the 5-minute because we wanted to take the first 5-minute inside bar candle this morning, but that's been a no-go so far. All right, so there's that next level that I said if we lose the 87, we should have a little bounce at 81. Then we have yesterday's high sitting at 79. Now, I will take a long. I will have to switch over to my Apex accounts. I don't know if we'll get all the way back down to yesterday's open and close, but this is the Apex trade that I'm looking for today here. all the way down in the 400. So, I mean, that's still another 200 points. I don't know if we'll get that this morning. It may be one of those deals you have to wait till after lunch to grab that. I wish this could be our 5-minute inside bar where it pushes back up and just kind of consolidates. Then, see, that's going to be like right there on the line. So the wick already kind of pushed below it. I think I've taken a few of these. Okay, never mind. No more 5-minute inside bar. It's already invalid. Solo, did you take the 15-minute breakout to the downside? I feel like we definitely could hit 63.70 before we get some kind of bigger bounce on the ES here, because that's sitting at yesterday's open close. So more than likely, we should probably get that 63.70 down there. And it's almost leaving triple lows here, or equal lows. So the initial balance is set also. That's probably going to be our initial balance sitting at the 543. Today is definitely not a day for runners. I don't think I've seen any runners pay out today if you're looking for like those big 50, 60 point moves, which are runners. All the runners have been stopped out today. Today is one of those days where you just take your either 5, 10, 15, 20 points and get out of the trade. Oh, shoot. It's still 5 minutes, 4 minutes left on that candle. This chart here is the 1 minute chart. This is the 5 minute chart. Yeah, it already. So now that could have been a fake breakout of the 81 on the ES. And if we reclaim 81, this could be the bottom. Or maybe a push back up to the 87 before we sell off. Dun, dun, dun. like I said, guys, this could be the bottom if we start pushing here. I want to say 81 was in Manzini's levels. If you kind of go back up here at the top of the chat, 63.81, then back up to 64.04. What you want to see is for us to kind of reclaim the 81 if you're still looking for shorts, and this kind of be a fake, kind of a fake breakout where it looks like it's going to break out above 81, then sell back through. Because that's what he usually takes, is a lot of like failed breakouts. I mean, this was pretty close to a 5-minute inside bar, but man, these wicks are just right above it and below it. So I was thinking that we would at least hit the 70 before we bounce. All right. I'm going to take a sim trade. This is sim only for this because I don't usually ever take ES trades. And I've been curious, like, what kind of bounces we get off the previous open day close on the ES. So this is no eval or funded account because I usually don't take ES trades. And that's only if we get down to that 71. Where did you send it at? Like in Discord? Oh, Discord. Oh. I just need to make sure I watch my 5-minute chart here. For some reason, my direct messages aren't popping up. This is our first inside 5-minute candle. super low. What about now? Oh, this 5 minute broke. Yeah, I think I had my mic turned to the sideways and I wasn't talking directly into it. Whew. No, we didn't get the. No, the 5 minute didn't work. See, it pushed above it, and this was the new 5 minute candle here. It still hasn't closed within the previous candle. Sorry about that. So sometimes on these 5 minute trades, I've had read enter. A lot of times, if we get up in the green and it pulls back to my break even, we'll let it pull back and re enter. So that's kind of how some of these 5 minutes have been working out for me, instead of just holding it to the red. Uh, Never mind. 2 minute left to enter. Yeah, it already broke it. All right. We'll switch back over to the 1 minute and we'll just keep watching. It looks like the 50 EMA paid 10 points. I was kind of watching that one, but I don't know. It's so choppy today. I decided just to stay away from it. So usually you can take this 50 EMA and look for 10 points. I like to at least have 20 points in between the 9 and the 20. I mean, the 50 and the 20. Usually it's a higher win percentage when the farther it's away, but it still paid almost 15 points. Basically, you would have took the short at 84. Wow. This thing, boy. Oh my goodness, guys. All right, so let's see. Oh, that raffle to that one guy. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I'm okay with you guys telling if someone's doing giveaways. Heck, if you got an opportunity to win a free account, it's always nice. So this is the type price action you just get wrecked on today. See how you look? It looks super bullish. Like, oh, maybe we're going to push the 600s, then literally just dump freaking 50 points. We hit that one level on the ES. So we are still taking a sim trade on the ES today. We got one set at 71. We're looking for three points. Like I said, I don't ever take these. This will be the first time I've ever even taken a opening day close on the ES. Like I said, this is a sim account. No eval, no funded account. Oh, let me reverse and just rip your head back off. 30 points. uh, I'm so glad we kind of stayed out of this mess today, guys. All right, so this is the brand new 5-minute candle. So we still have 4 minutes left on this candle here. Still just kind of want to keep an eye on this 5 minutes here. This may be our first 5-minute inside bar here. Even though it's pretty ugly. I feel like we could get a push down to 510s. There's a big wick on the 510s down there. We still got like I said, guys, this right here is a sim account here, guys. All right, we got 1 minute left on the 5 minute. Man, right at it too. All right. All right. I didn't shoot for the 20 today. We went to the 10 because it's been so choppy. You're supposed to go for 20 points, but I'm just going to take 10 just because how choppy it's been. So that was our first 5-minute inside bar. You still may get the 20 down there. That's what I do is 20 points usually. So it looks like you will. All right, so there's your 20 points. So I left $100 on the table on that one. So the ES would have been a failed trade as right now. I was risking 3 points. If the market wasn't so choppy today, I would have really loved to go for the full 20, but I know that 200 moving average was right there. So I figured that 20 points was probably your limit before we bounced. All right, so we're going to get stopped out on the ES, it looks like. Did anybody else take the 5-minute breakout on the inside candle on that one? So we've taken this trade every week, every day this week, and it's at least paid 20 points. But like I said, just being so choppy, I was just going to be okay with 10 points. Like I said, this is one of these days you just take your 10, 15, 20 points and just get out. I mean, we could easily go to the whole number here. All right, where is the... Man, we still got a long ways down before we get down there. All right, so for the funded, for the 15 seconds, we're red today. And for the 5-minute breakout, $100. So still going to leave us in the red, 165 for the day. Okay, so you'll take it on both ends solo? Okay. I didn't know you took it on both ends. I don't see how we don't touch the 500. So that was actually in a good spot for that 5-minute, because look, that was also at your initial balance low at 43. So you may get a retest of this 43, then sell. I do take these type of trades on evals, but I haven't been taking them on fundeds. Oh, yeah, that's right. You did not enter on the first one. I forgot you said that. You said that was your sister that entered. So this thing's already back to our original entry. So I figured taking that 10 to 20 points was not a bad idea here. Look at this thing already. That thing stopped me out, then ripped back above the open close here. Oh, goodness. This thing is just trapping everywhere today. So what Methodical Man was telling me on the way Bulinox works with their fundeds. So I'm about to have my third funded with Bulinox here, and I need $7 more to pass it. But if I get another eval past it, he said it'll sit there until I either get one of these above threshold. Or fail one. I mean, this looks like a... See, sometimes on these 5 minutes, I have been re-entering. So what I'll do is I'll go to break even. If it stops me out, I'll re-enter once it gets back below the breakout period. That's what I've done multiple times this week. And it always seems to pay the second time around too. Now, I do like the 50 EMA touch here. We're a good 20 points away. Even though I feel like we missed that first 50 EMA touch way back up there. There it goes. You said you got your take profit sitting at 504 solo? Patience definitely was the key today, guys. So we only took one trade today, basically. I mean, that's an automatic trade. That either wins or loses. There can't really do much I can do about with that one. So we had to pretty much wait, almost an hour and 45 minutes to just get a 5-minute inside bar. So I don't have any evals. So usually if you're here with us, a lot of times I'm aggressively trading evals, but I don't have any evals to trade. What is some of that higher top? It's the 15 minutes. It looks horrible. Had a nice IBH retest. There's another IBH test. But it's not like I would trust the second one, but it's there. Wow, that was a nice long short solo. Yeah, we're probably going to be done taking any trades this morning. I want to come back and like watch the evening time. I don't know if we make it down there to the 400s. I'd really like to have a Apex funded trade, and I feel like that's in a really good spot for a bounce cuz you're right there around that 410 to 400, and we always pretty much bounce out of that area. So that was a nice wick bounce for the 5 minute. That's what I was talking about a while ago. If we push down, we had equal wicks right there. It looks like it bounced right there off these wicks. I don't know if we're gonna get that. I hate that it did. I wish it had did that one full push. Let's see if there's anything to help stop it. You got 5 points. I got a. Eh. I kind of feel like that might have been the push up. So the 50 test would kind of worry me a little bit. Solo, you've had to sit through some pretty grinding trades the last couple days. Oh, I was asking, were you still holding for that 504? Oh, 518. Okay. So you're already out of that trade then. Okay. Nice. Oh, she retook it too? Nice. What's been your win percentage on that 15 minutes this week? Uh, okay, that's not bad. 70%. Anything above 60 is good. Man, it looks like we could have a really nice bounce here at the 500s. Wow, what a freaking ripper out of that 500 area. You would think we would push back down to the 20 here. I just didn't like that bullish candle leading into it. Let's see if it paid 10 points. I'm not sure if it's going to. No, not quite. You would think it'd want to push back down to 33. Still not really a winner yet until it breaks 48. Up 38.50. It would have been close. Right there at it. I don't know if it would have got it or not. A lot of times what it does, it'll hit the 50 EMA and it'll push right back down to. It would have been close. Super close. Man, it looks super bullish. Man. Big wick sitting up there at the 70. I would think we'd hit the 70 before we maybe pull back, hit those 70s. You've also got the 50% pullback for the lunch hour because it's approaching 11:30 here, guys. sideways consolidation. Should get a, I would think we get a pop up here to the 70s. If you look to the left on the 5 minutes, we got multiple wicks that it's going to probably pop back up into. Either here or probably this one here. 70, what, 75. Wow. Let me take out some stop losses for anybody that tried to get long above the 50. You know, that's what they were thinking. Everybody's trying to get long above that whole number. So definitely probably not going to take any more trades today, guys. I think we're just going to keep it safe and just keep what we got. So pretty much a break 1 for 1 on the funded today. If you add them together, we are in the red overall by 165 if you add them together. But so yeah, that was the 15-second trade this morning, and this was the 5-minute breakout trade. The 5-minute breakout trade did pay 20 points today. Man, I really do like that. There's a try not to risk as much because I wish I had the boys to take that on the 500 level, but I did not. I was trying to take that based off on the 5 minutes there just to see if I can get 10 points. We had all these wicks on the 5 minutes. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, we had like at least 10 5-minute wicks there on that 5-minute chart. So I wish I'd have got in a little sooner, but that's okay. We are able to at least cut our losses down a little bit. So instead of being in a hole 265, we're only in the red 167. So I would have loved to get 20 points out of that. All right, guys, that's going to be my last trade of the day. It's 11:30. We're heading into lunch hour in a little bit. So, which I don't know. We've did a lot of consolidation this morning, so maybe the lunch hour will be popping. The only way I'll take a trade this evening would be for my Apex account if we pull back to the 416s. I will look for a trade out of that area this evening if it happens. So I may just leave my charts up and just wait. All right, guys. Thank everyone for watching. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Thanks for Pine Tree for the call out yesterday. So we may even try to jump on this evening and see if we can take the 5-minute inside bar this morning for the 5-minute. So tomorrow, if we do take a loss on the 3 seconds, so if we do, I'm sorry, the 15 seconds, if we take a loss on the 15 seconds tomorrow, we'll pretty much be back to just the beginning. So, but to me, the 5-minute inside bar is what's been paying all week. So no Apex funded accounts today. And we didn't get that last $10 we need to get our third funded account with Bulanox. I think I'm going to be stopping with 8 fundeds and just stay there. So we're still sitting at 26,023. So we still need $600 more to get to pay out with this Apex account. And the rest of these Apex accounts are just sitting like, 300, 100. And so, cause I haven't been trading those. Methodical Man did the back test on the 5-minute inside bar and it's got a pretty high win percentage. I probably don't play it to 100% because a lot of times what I'll do is once I get up 10 points, I'll go to break even. And I'd rather have a break even trade for the pullback. And I've taken the second breakout. So, but today I did not because it paid 20 points right off the rip this morning. Let me see if I can find it here. Most of the time we get that trade early in the morning within the first 30 minutes. Today was the first time I sat and waited for that trade for an hour and 45 minutes. So it took a long time. So you're just, oh wait, that's the 15. I was like, why can't I find it? I forgot I was on the 15 minutes. Let me see if I can find it. So it was this one. See how you had a 5 minute here, a 5 minute here. This is the next 5 minute candle. So this 5 minute candle stayed with inside this 5 minutes. Then wherever the candle breaks on this one, you get short or long. So there's several people that are doing this. I know Pine Tree does it. Methodical Man does it. Those are the only two people I know that do it, but they have pretty good luck with it. It's almost like if you're watching the 1 minute, it's almost like you would see a bear flag setting up on the 1 minute. So, because I've been watching it for a minute. So, a lot of times if I see that inside bar, and if you look at the 1 minute, it's almost like a 1 minute bear flag. So you're not getting the flag set up on the trade. Oh, yeah, that red there, that $300, that was that sim trade that I was telling you guys about for the ES. So that ES trade failed. So that's all right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I don't have anything to do this evening, so I'm going to try to do some nighttime trading, either trade the opening or trade the Asia market. So, hey, once again, Solo, congratulations on your nice payout you got yesterday. I'm glad it finally hit your bank account. That's always good when it hits the bank account.